So with that, Mr. Deanda, so I just want to clarify one thing. So based, on the past few hours of comment, what I've come to understand is that no matter what the Planning Commission does, no matter what City Council does, the mud will still be created.
There is an opportunity for us to go around the city, if you will. Yes.
Okay, so that's likely going to happen because there's already been TCEQ approval, and apparently that's who would be creating the mud at that point in time. They're the ones that have to create the mud no matter what.
That's right. It's ultimately up to TCEQ.
So what it all boils down to then, the train has left the station on the mud. And that's what it appears, honestly. The mud is moving down the road.
Yes, yes.
So what it all boils down to then, if you want to just get down to basic, simple facts, is the city going to have a seat at the table, or is the city not going to have a seat at the table? That's essentially what this commission is trying to decide today.
Correct. And the way that the city has a seat at the table is through the development agreement that we are currently negotiating. And that development agreement is tied to city consent to the creation of the mud.
Okay. So if we deny you, the city has, and then it moves on to city council and they deny as well, then the city does not have a seat at the table, and the extra restrictions and regulations up to and including annexation at 30 years in the future go away. If we approve and the city council approves to the consent to the creation of the mud, and we're not approving the creation of mud, we're approving the city's consent to the creation of the mud. I think that's an important distinction. Mm-hmm. That the city now has a seat at the table, and the city can implement those additional regulations, which will hold the developer accountable and keep the project to city standards.
Correct. That's right. That's a fair statement.
Okay. Well, I mean, I know there's a lot of differing opinions on the commission probably and in the room, but to me, I would rather have the city at the table than not. And since we're not approving the creation of the mud, my purview is, would I rather have the city at the table or not? I'd rather have the city at the table. Therefore, I think this commission should consent to the creation of the mud. Recommend the city consent to the creation of the mud. That's my thoughts.